Hello, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be making two dragon eggs, one in a purple and the other in a blue-green. The purple one's for me and the green one's for my son. Now I'm using some purple chameleon flakes to colour my little dragons and my flowers. Now the reason I'm doing the flowers is because I want us to come on the outside of the egg, or at least that's the plan. So I'm just going to dust the purple all the way through. It is a beautiful colour. It was just off Temu. It's not expensive or fandabby-dozy or anything like that. It's just a cheapo from Temu, but it colours lovely. So here's pretty self-explanatory, so I'm going to put my song on. So I'll sit back, enjoy it.
Shines through her art with her smile and a grin. Her light shines within every piece of art. Her time passes with the blur. As above, so below. Art is life, let friendship take flight in the quiet hours of the night. Creations born from dreams, untold stories painted bright and bold. As above, so below. Art is life, let friendship spirit shines forever true.
As you can see, I'm just filling up the dragons with black epoxy paste, and again from Temu, and filling up all the little flowers and tippy tapping and getting all into the little details as much as I possibly can. And then I go on to finish pouring the tails and the flowers, and I've got some little crystal cluster moulds which I shall be pouring as well, because you can't have too many crystal clusters. Well, not in my opinion anyway.
With a twinkle in her fingers and sparkle in her heart, Ellie's crafty magic shines through her art. With her smile and a grin, her light shines within every piece of art. Her time passes with the blur. As above, so below. Art is life, let friendship grow. generations born from dreams untold, stories painted bright and bold. As above, so below. Art is life, let friendship grow. With every stroke and every hue, her spirit shines forever
As you can see, I was trying to be neat with the flowers, but I kind of dribbled it everywhere. It wouldn't be me unless I made a mess. You know, it's just way it is. I've learnt to accept it, so. And like I said, I'm just filling in the little flowers, the crystal clusters. I can't believe I'm managing to say crystal clusters, because the other day I couldn't get my words out. And now this is the dragon. Like I said, I did exactly the same technique for the second egg, so there is, I thought there was no need in seeing the green, but there's the green on there. Now I have poured a layer of clear epoxy with soap gold, just a little bit of soap gold in there, waited for it to go extremely super tacky, like it's really really thick at this point, just so that the dragon doesn't sink all the way through, and then I can pop it in and it kind of balances itself. And again, with the resin, I use clear epoxy with soap gold, and I fill these bad boys up. The positioning of this one was a little bit more awkward than the one for me, but we get there in the end, don't we? Yeah, like I said, this one didn't want to behave quite as well as the other one, but I get there. And like I said, ever the professional, I'm completely off camera. Hey, you know, what are you going to do? I think at this point I was kind of lifting them up and trying to look through the egg to see whether they were about the same or whatever. And you know yourself, you have to have it up to eye level, otherwise you can't see. So I think that was enough fiff-faffing. Yep. So unfortunately I didn't film pouring the rest of the eggs, but I did sprinkle a little bit of glow-in-the-dark glitter on the bottom of the eggs. And I'm just breaking the seal on the egg here. It wasn't as bad as my Easter video. These eggs were fairly easy to mould compared to the chicken eggs. Oh dear, if you haven't watched the video, go back and watch the Easter special. You'll leave me tittering like a naughty schoolgirl. Anywho, like I said, these eggs were a lot easier to demould, so that was a blessing. You just pull it up and roll it back. And here comes my blue dragon, just about to be born, kind of. And there he is. Oh, look. And there's no visible lines because I didn't let the other resins set up and cure fully. So because it was still not set fully and it was still, you know, soft and squishy, that's how you don't get lines in your layers. You do have to try and catch it at the right timing, which all depends on your room temperature and, you know, what resin you've used and this, that and the other. But the idea is if it's not fully cured and you pour another layer on top, then you don't get a layer line. I mean, if you want a layer line, then carry on, but that's, you know, how you don't get layer lines. So luckily for me, I was able to catch it at the right time. So this is my son's dragon egg being born. Like I said, these egg moulds come off lovely, and these egg moulds were from Temu, and they actually come as a set, the little dragon thing and the egg. And I think my son's is super cute. I really do. I love that colour. It's really pretty. And it's in his bedroom on the side. Pride of place. What I do is I stick the flowers on and I stick a crystal on, and here are the glamour shots. Thank you very, very much for watching. If you wouldn't mind, please subscribe and leave a comment. I love you lots. Have a good one, and I will see you in the next one. Love you. Bye bye.